Hi guys, as you may already be aware, I recently upgraded my live streaming setup for my PC. This includes buying a new second-hand webcam and repurposing some of my equipment that I have for audio recording. I thought you might be interested in having a look at my current setup, so let's get into it. So here is a quick look at the room with these lights on. I'm going to turn them off in just a second, but to begin with, I have my digital piano here. It's a Yamaha P105. I have my webcam, which, as I said, is a Logitech C920. Then I have a HP monitor over here. I believe it says 2159M. And then my Bluetooth keyboard and mouse to be able to control things if I need to, but they can always sit off to the side if I don't need them. I have my tablet, my Bluetooth pedal for my sheet music. So obviously I've got these lights, which I'll turn off now. And I got those off of eBay. I have a video actually unboxing them and testing them out for the first time. I think they cost me around the $50 mark. If you're interested in seeing that, I will have a card up at the top of this video, which will take you to that video. Now over here, I have rearranged my office again to try and make this a bit easier on myself. This is one of my kitchen bar stools. I've just brought that in so that I can see the screen for comments, but I've actually made it now that I can move this monitor over to the desk where it usually sits with relative ease. This HDMI cable is a little bit short, but it's just long enough at the moment. Then we get over here, and let me pause for a second and make my way around the other side of the room. Okay, so over here we have my H4N Pro audio recorder, but it's also an audio interface, and I've set it to interface mode, and I've connected in a stereo cable from my digital piano. So that handles my digital piano sound. I now have my Steinberg UR242 audio interface, which handles my microphone. Now I found only this left channel is registering in OBS for some reason. So I've had to downmix this to mono, and I wasn't able to use this for both my microphone and my keyboard, unfortunately. This setup is a bit better because it means I can separately control their audio levels, independently of one another, not just like, even if they were individually leveled in this unit, they would then go into the laptop as one audio source. And so I wouldn't be able to process compression or anything on them separately. They would just be a joint audio. So this is working for me. I was lucky I had this and that this works as an audio interface. Now, the laptop is actually where everything's connected into, and this is just my monitor. The speakers then I have here are Yamaha HS5s. I have two of them, but I'm currently only using the one just for a little bit of microphone fold back for me. Having the two is a little bit overwhelming. Then over here I have my microphone power supply, and that one is connected over here, but then the cable runs and we get to my microphone. This microphone is a Rode NTK, and I believe it cost me about $520 Australian when I got it, but I think I must have got a good price because I looked them up and they're between like $600 and $730 at the moment. So yeah, I really like this microphone and it's done me well. I bought it when I was recording my second covers album, The Winter Sessions, and then I used it for Moments, my original album as well. Then we get to the last piece of equipment in this setup, and that is this backdrop right here. So I got this off of eBay. I bought the stand in a kit with a white, green, and black set of backdrops, but they're not really good quality, and I wanted a fancier looking one, so I bought this one separately and then attached it to the stand. And I may or may not have a different pattern one on the way in the post, so keep your eyes out for that. So I'm currently using this sandbag to hold the microphone in place because it is quite a heavy microphone, and this microphone stand is quite old and doesn't want to hold it up on its own, so that's what that's doing in here. I've also moved my office chair that usually sits just here off to the side to try and create a bit more space for myself. As you can see at the moment, I can't actually cross my room very well, and I have to just sort of squeeze back here. Now, if you're interested at all in my audio settings, I currently have this interface set on 30 for both channels. This one up here is quite low as well. I've only got it just above level 2 on there, but that's what I had to have it on so it didn't peak. Let's have a look at the digital piano. Here's my squeezing. Okay, so that's the level of my digital piano at the moment. So just a little bit between 4 and 5. And now let's have a look at the computer. So here we go. Let's have a look at some of my settings here. Looking at the advanced properties, I've set a sync offset of 460. It was 500 before and it felt a little bit out, so I've just adjusted that and that's seeming better. I've set them to monitor and output for both of those. I will show you in a second what the webcam sound is actually like, but it's not great, so I'm glad I have the option to use my own microphone and interfaces. So filters, I didn't know until recently anything about compression, but I've tried to set up my compressor to bring up my talking, bring down when I'm singing loud, and get myself in the yellow area just here for the majority of my talking and singing. So I watched some videos and tried to sort of set things up. I definitely made the threshold a lot different to what the person did, and the gain is brought up quite a bit as well. I got a reverb plug-in and I've had a bit of a play with that, but I'm not quite sure it's really suited for the live streaming to have it on all the time, because when you're talking, to have like a resonant sort of sound underneath it all, I find it quite annoying. In a whole bunch of tests I did, it just seemed maybe better to have it like this. So yeah, I had it set like this, and then if we turn it off, this is what it sounds like. So I don't know, it might be alright. So I also set up a compressor on the keyboard, and these are those settings. And I think that's about all. Oh, I'll show you the audio. And here's the audio from the webcam. So I'm sure you can tell there's quite a difference. We'll change back over now to my setup. And here we go, change back over. So yeah, I'm a complete newbie to all this, but it's not been too bad. Also, here is the webcam without any lights on. I'll just quickly turn them on so you can see the difference. And here we go with some lights on. And I can adjust where they're sitting, but right at the moment they're sort of out of the way of the room, so I am enjoying that. And quickly, here's how the room looks when I'm not live streaming. Just popped those off to the side. I can walk through. Woo! So yeah, that's it for this video. I am enjoying this whole live streaming from home situation and getting on Twitch and everything. If you don't know, I have created a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Samantha Edge. So if you're over there, you know, please do me a favor, go over and follow my channel. I plan on live streaming again further towards the weekend. For now, I'm gonna edit this video together and get it up for you. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.